Today we are designing the most provocative football jerseys and logos possible. The return of your favorite series. 4 sets of eternal rivals united today. Remember to subscribe and let's start with Manchester United and Liverpool. In the first video we united Manchester, but everyone considers the fixture between the two clubs to be their biggest rivalry. So we have to do it. We'll start with the badge, and this is gonna be the hardest combo in the video. To do it right, we are using an older version of the Reds logo. First, we are changing everything that's yellow to white and removing the bottom part. That way, we can place this element from the LFC logo right here next the text. Yeah, let's unify the colors, but we need to redraw the missing part of the ribbon. Now it's perfect. We erased these two small flames here, added an extra inner white outline to keep everything consistent. Let's fix the details, and the only thing left is the liverbird, which we placed in 2 different positions. You can decide which one works better, let us know in the comments, but it's time for jersey concepts. 2 concepts specifically. Logo, stripes. Let's change the color to something like this. And now, inspired by the liverbird, we created these stripes, symbolizing its wings. We placed them on the sides, this way, the sleeves, and finally added a flame texture. To take it more to Manchester United, we also added this pattern on the collar, referencing that jersey. And, you know, it also symbolizes horns, you know what I mean. We also tried a black version, but it looked kinda weak. I don't like it. So we quickly put together the back of the shirt, player name, of course, someone who played for both clubs. And here is the final concept, front and back. There is going to be one more, completely different concept, but first a few more realistic visualizations. It kind of feels like the first concept is more LFC jersey, so let's make a completely different one. Let's remove this and this and this too. Let's make all the logos and details gold, yeah, like that. And in the background we added this pattern, then repeated it across the whole jersey. Let's maybe tweak the shade of reds, and well, you know, it is a combo, right? So the Liverpool team has to be here too. So we added gold vertical stripe, and now a small detail. To date, one miracle of Istanbul. If you don't remember it, Liverpool won the Champions League after coming back from 3-0 down versus AC Milan, and 1992 marking the start of Manchester United dominance era under Sir Alex Ferguson. On the back it will be a liverbird pattern, a small detail at the top, and it's done. Front and back for a while, plus some more realistic visualizations. Let us know which one you prefer, if any. And if you want to become a jersey designer in under 1 hour, we've created a short course trusted by over 130 people already. It teaches you everything you need to design kits for yourself, your friends, or even your club. No experience needed, no artistic skills required. You will get tons of free mockups, patterns, and so on. Links in the description. But yeah, we are not leaving the UK, but we are heading up to Scotland. Some of the most famous derbies in the world: Celtic Glasgow and Rangers. We probably shouldn't be doing this. It's a fixture with a really deep and complicated history, but you kept asking for this combo, so let's do this. The logo is obviously going to be circular. We cut out the 4-leaf clover and replaced it with the red lion rampant, along with these shapes. Let's clean up the text like this. The outer ring will be blue, these shapes will be green, and taking a bit of inspiration from the Manchester United logo, we're placing 2 clovers on these sides like that. Maybe we'll put them inside small circles, and that's it. The Celtic Rangers. Sounds cool, but the first jersey will be even better. It will be probably our favorite design today. But you know, we'll design a typical kit too, but let's start with something out of the box. First unusual thing, the jersey color. It's gonna be a shade right between green and blue. Why? You know, Celtic and Rangers have perfectly matched colors, because they absolutely don't match each other. The worst color combination, and that really fits the rivalry. So logo, they will be black. Then we started building this pattern, the lion from the Rangers crest, cloverleaf motif, Celtic note pattern, added a bunch of details and placed them all over the jersey. Seems bad. Okay, we need an overlay mask, and it actually looks pretty interesting. Let's paint the collar and the stripes black, and the sleeves will be with this pattern right here. Back of the jersey, player who played for both clubs, of course, and it's ready. Front and back. I think it's a pretty unusual design. There are some other visual mockups. If you watch wanna learn how to create visuals like this quickly and for free, we teach it in our course. But now we'll show the more typical concepts that we didn't end up liking, but they are more obvious. Here we've got a reference to classic Celtic Glasgow kits. We tried a ton of color combinations, but none of them really clicked for us. We also made a white jersey. It was supposed to reference that vintage kit, but we weren't sold on this one either. All three designs, once again, side by side for comparison. Let us know which one you like most. Yeah, let's close the door to another country. We don't visit the Netherlands very often, so here we are, probably the biggest derby in Holland, Feyenoord and Ajax, the Klassieker. The record attendance was on January 9, 1966, when over 65,000 people showed up in Rotterdam. It would be nice if more people watch this episode too, but to make that happen we need great designs, and we've got a cool idea for the logo. So first we remove the lower text and place Ajax up here like this. Let's get rid of the dots and move the red stripes from this badge. We are doing two versions of this logo. Version 1, white on the inside. Let's grab this guy, it's Ajax. Now the letter F, we turn it back into a black outline and combine these two symbols into one, like this. It took a while to make it actually make sense and, you know, still stay readable. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. We place it in the center and version 1 is done. Version 2 is simpler, it looks like this. Two versions to compare, and let's make some great jersey concept. It will be red and white, but we'll add stripes too, so the theme connects both clubs. White and red, cuffs and color black, and on the left side we'll overlay the map of one city, and on the other side the map of the second city. Let's just lower the opacity a little bit. Nice. The logo colors don't really fit, so let's make them black, and maybe let's try this kind of color too. Yeah, this version will have this color and this one that color. We quickly put together the back of the shirt, player who played for both teams, but let's add an outline to the number and the name, a small detail at the top, and it's done. Front and back, version 1, front and back, version 2. We are choosing this version with the black logos, a few extra visuals, waiting for your feedback. And if you need pro mockups or even animated ones that you can design on, check out Sports Templates and use our code Dribbler10 to get 15% off every order. Links in the description. And now it's time for Derby of the Eternal Enemies, also known among fans as the mother of all battles. The Derby is traditionally included among the world's top 10 greatest football derbies: Olympiacos Piraeus and Panathinaikos Athens. So we've got more circular logos today. That is all good. The outer ring will be red, the text white. We remove the date and place Olympiacos right here. I really like these Greek letters, but I had to spend about 15 minutes placing them one by one to get them curved the other way. So we need this guy. He represents an ancient Olympic Games winner, but we'll take the laurel crown and turn it into a clover crown, something like that. He will be fully green to balance out the colors. That's pretty much it, but it felt a bit empty, so we add one date, then another, and now we've got two versions. Let us know which one you like more, of course, in the comments. It's time for jerseys. They will be white. I mean the first concept, because there are gonna be two. Stripes are a signature element for both clubs. They will be red and green, and we will do them in a spray paint style, so it's not too boring, something like that. Logo, logo, logo. They will be red. Details will be green with a red texture. Pretty cool, but still kinda boring. So we decided to create a pattern with a fire motif, representing how wild these derbies are, combined with a naval rope type structure representing the port district. We placed it in the center and it's done. On the back, the stripes will only be down here at the bottom. Big number, big name of a player who played for both sides, and the first concept is ready. It looks really nice in my opinion, even though I know some of you will hate it. A lot of you will hate it. And now it's time for a design without stripes. Yeah, red and green design. We started by preparing the base and coloring the jersey green. There is gonna be a red gradient from the bottom, red logos and stripes. Balance has to be maintained. We added a gradient on the sleeves as well, and now it's time for the main motif of this concept. Ares, the Greek god of... yeah, the Greeks will know. YouTube just doesn't like that word, but it perfectly fits the derby motif. So we found some cool images of him on Wikipedia, tweaked them a little bit and overlaid them across the whole jersey. We also added a texture up here at the top, refined the details. Awesome. We didn't place him on the back, but we did experiment with different textures and so on. Number, small logo at the top, and it's finished. But that's not all, here are some more realistic visualizations of this design, and in a second we'll show you a bonus concept. Yeah, we scrapped this one because I think it's a bit too complicated. Maybe you will like it. So here are all 3 concepts side by side. You be the judge. Check out our course. See ya.